welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. I am Little Flix.
And I'm Big Flix! It's so dumb.
I know! you agreed to it though, so it's on you.
Let's be real, I loved that.
Okay, so people on Patreon, you guys know that, also over you guys on YouTube, know that this was a show that was requested over on the Pilot Patreon reactions. I can't tell you how many times I fucked that up. So many times. And I liked it so much that I ended up just binge watching the show because at the time I wasn't watching anything for myself. And I love the show so much that I wanted to show someone else the show and hopefully that they will love it so much. And I thought of my sister here, Kristen. So that's why we did that little joke of big and little Flix thing before, because she's my older sister. But we're not going to actually be doing that. So for people over on Patreon...
I could start my own channel, Big Flix.
No, you can't. It's mine. Go away. So people on Discord and Patreon, if you've looked far back enough, if you're new as well, do actually know my name. But over on YouTube, no one actually knows what my name is. It's not too exciting or anything. It's a pretty mundane name, really, when you think about it, isn't it?
No.
It's
a very exciting name.
So, my name is Rebecca. So, hello everyone. I don't mind if you call me Little Flix or Rebecca. It's up to you guys. But for the purpose of this, since I bring someone else on, it will just make so much more sense to call me by my name.
I'm definitely not going to remember to call you Little Flix ever.
I'd rather just be called Rebecca if you need to ask questions, or Beck or something. Beck is fine too, guys. Now, my sister over here has not seen this show. I have told her briefly what it is about, the devil solving crime in Los Angeles.
Sounds pretty cool.
And that's pretty much it. I have told her as well that this show was on Fox for 3 seasons and then moved over to Netflix, so she is aware at some point it's going to move across. Now, I have made some little notes and stuff here for this.
I do not know about this part.
Not a big excessive amount. I don't know if I have the pen. I do. I'm going to write down some things myself if I need to while watching this. You don't have to, you can just watch. But this is just some things I'm going to notice maybe to bring up later in episodes and things like that.
Okay.
I have some background information as well. So I've done some research, guys, but please, I am not really into the DC Vertigo comics. So if I'm wrong or it's kind of not right, don't hate me.
Is this based on a comic?
Yes. This is what we're getting.
This goes against all of my...
Oh, you don't watch things with comics?
No.
Well, you watched Constantine when we were younger, or Constantine, however you want to pronounce it, because that's a whole debate too as well.
Yeah, I have a feeling that doesn't hold up, but I haven't seen this series.
It doesn't. The movie with Keanu Reeves we're talking
I knew
about.
it! Sorry.
We're not talking about, because they made a television series, it was short-lived, with Arrow and Supergirl and The Flash and everything.
I was talking about the film.
We're talking about the film, because that's what we watched a lot growing up. But, so... Constantine is a DC/Vertigo comic book, and Vertigo is actually finished this year from being printed. It's moved on to a different name, but they print more adult content rather than DC. So it's a separate kind of company in a way. That
when you say adult content,
I don't mean sex and all that bullshit. I mean more adult themes and darker kind of things.
Is that weird that I just assumed that all comic books are for adults? That is a weird thing to...
Well, you know what? I do really kind of think they are, because even if you're reading things like Batman and stuff, which my understanding isn't printed under Vertigo, it's still very dark what happens throughout if you look really into all the issues. Yeah. So I don't really think they're for kids, which is why the movies kind of baffle me why they're not dark and gritty. I want a full-on, not like Deadpool style, I mean a serious taken thing where you just see a lot of people get impaled and shit.
Isn't that like Batman?
No, worse than Batman. It's still M. I want a full-on M, A, or R adult.
You want an R-rated comic book film?
That's what Deadpool is, but it's funny. I want a serious one, which is why I connect more watching Daredevil on Netflix, because it's more darker than the movies and Jessica Jones. So Lucifer is loosely based off the comic book character appearing in The Sandman, which is a whole other comic book thing, which then later got his spin-off series called Lucifer.
Okay.
But very loosely. I don't even think it's really based on it at all. As far as I can tell from going into it, not really so much at all. And yeah, I just mentioned as well, this was printed under Vertigo like Constantine, which you know because we've seen it growing up a lot. Alright, now, upon request of one of the creators, I just think you'll find this funny, he wanted Lucifer to look like David Bowie.
Oh.
So I can show you a photo later on. It looks like David Bowie in the 80s with like Let's Dance the blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
Very tall, very, like, it really looks like David Bowie. So when you see Tom Ellis, it's not exactly going to be that, but don't worry, because Tom Ellis is great as this.
Well, I have no reference at all.
You've seen his face.
David Bowie's face?
Tom Ellis's face. I've shown, yeah,
I couldn't describe it to you.
Hot, that's how we describe it. We have some trivia at the end of the episode as well to go through.
Like, this is like homework.
No, trivia about the episode.
Okay,
not getting asked questions. Alright, so, what are you expecting to happen, Kristen? Anything, or?
I'm expecting mischief. I'm expecting some explosions. I'm expecting some hot romance. And I'm expecting some cool cars.
Interesting.
Did I get it right?
No, just why cool cars?
Because you told me about a car that
was cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did mention there was a cool car.
What a spoiler.
Oh,
the plot is ruined.
I don't remember what I was talking to you about, but I think I might know. Also, we're having this mouse here. Oh yeah, also this setup, we've done some tests and we're hoping it's going to work. Fingers crossed that you'll be able to hear the mics and us fine. And also the episode's not too echoey because we're watching it on the television. It's a bit of a different setup to usual. I think we should just get into it.
Me too.
Let's go.
How is coming to Earth a vacation?
Well, what do you think hell's like?
But he's the one with all the power and could make it nice.
It's not that simple, Kristen.
Are you trying to bribe me, sir?
Yes, of course. You break the rules sometimes, don't you?
Sometimes.
Right? Why wouldn't you? It's fun.
Does he do like the vampire hypnotizing
so-
thing?
People like to
Glamour?
tell me.
Yeah.
There's
True Blood.
Is he glamoring him?
dark, naughty.
I hope that doesn't come back to life.
You don't want bad things to come back onto the main characters.
No, that cop. Like, I don't want the cop to lose his job.
Oh, you mean the cop?
Did he glamour him?
Well, he did mention something briefly just then. He says, "Oh, don't worry, officer. People like to tell me things. And I'm not going to tell you."
Does he have like a power that makes people want to like say their bad shit?
We'll have to wait and see.
I cannot speak.
Say their bad shit.
Say the bad shit. Repent. No, what's it called when you go?
Confession?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. I'm not going to tell you because obviously this is going into the whole
Yeah, I know.
show
I'm gonna,
and stuff.
that's all I do. I just ask questions the whole time.
Okay, so I'm just going to be like, no.
Okay.
Even if you are right, I'm just going to be like, no.
Was I right about the sexy romance?
Romance
Look at him.
is- I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want to, you know? What I say about David Bowie?
How'd they get the licensing for this?
Shouldn't you be spending your valuable time doing something more significant?
Oh my god, he's on a holiday, lady!
Nothing but time. Thank you.
Ooh.
Is this an angel person?
I think you have a visitor.
Menadil, how's it hanging, big guy?
What's his name?
Amenadiel.
Your return to the underworld.
Remind Dad that I quit hell because I was sick and tired of playing a part in this play.
Jimmy Barnes? I can't believe you almost married that sweaty little imp.
He produced my album. Don't
And
confused.
then he's left him at the altar.
Yeah, that was
Why?
really
No, actually, I quite enjoyed that bit.
I did the same thing. I was just like, why Jimmy Barnes? Why is he being dragged into it?
You're wasting your talent, your life.
Why is he being so cool to her? I thought he was supposed to be all
Devilish?
do it to
And evil?
yeah.
Or is he?
Well, that's what he was just saying her. Archibald.
Archibald.
Oh.
Did you just laugh?
Holy shit!
I can't believe you laughed.
So I was like, oh, he is nice.
Hey man, I just pulled the trigger.
Because that makes it better.
Yeah, I know. I just did it. So he did care about her. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe the devil's not as evil as we think.
Maybe not.
Here she is. Just gonna bust this case wide open.
She's got the look, doesn't she?
How do you know he's low level?
Look at his car.
Did you look at his watch? That thing ain't cheap.
It's probably fake. There's gonna be a lot of attention on this one, Chloe. I wouldn't
This
think
guy
that-
is bad cop.
Ask
He's
for
not
this
doing his
case
due
because
diligence
of the matter
whatsoever.
shoot there.
It's like, yeah, it's probably whatever. Let's not look into
Anyway,
it.
so you had a conversation with the dead guy.
Oh no, he wasn't quite dead. His soul hadn't crossed the threshold.
How does she end up dying in a hailstorm of bullets and you get away without a scratch?
The benefits of immortality.
Immortality. No, of course. You spell that with 1 or 2 M's.
What will your corrupt little organization do about this?
Excuse me?
Will you find the person responsible? Will they be punished?
You got some balls on you, pal.
Oh, thank you very much, but they're really quite average.
He's all like, is this like,
You have to, it's Netflix, you gotta pause it.
oh my god. Does he expect there to be a punishment because it's like so, like the archetype is like good and evil, like good and bad, like it's so...
You mean in the show's universe? Or the
Or
show
like, no,
itself?
his like perception of,
People.
yeah. Or like his
Well-
experience would be like, you do something bad and you get punished because he's like hell.
Well, don't forget he's like been ruling over hell for God knows how long, and he's seen a lot of people come down.
Yeah,
and
so
do
it's like,
awful things,
and
so-
they've been punished for what they did by going to hell, right?
Yeah.
So he's expecting,
punishment.
yeah, but he's like, I don't trust these shit.
Well, as
cops.
he said, like you were just saying with the other detective talking to her
They're not
about
doing
the
their
case.
due diligence.
Yeah, you were just saying it was like, oh, clear cut dry, let's move on, kind of thing. So
But she didn't seem to go for that, like in that initial scene. She was like, look at that watch, that's expensive. And then she like did a full 180 just then when she was talking to him. Why?
she didn't do a full 180. She's just talking. Oh, you mean on him?
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you were a female police officer interviewing someone and they're like, "Ooh, I'm the devil. Oh, I have immortality. Oh, have we had sex before?" Wouldn't you be like, "Yeah, okay, I'm done with you. I've got what I need to go. I'm moving on." Wouldn't you be like a bit like?
No,
"Okay,
but she
bye."
was all like, he's just a drug dealer. Why would, like, almost accusing him of like being involved?
Pressure, I guess. Then I guess I get what you mean. Pressure from the other detective.
Is he like above her, like in ranks or something?
It will make more sense when we keep going.
Okay.
How incredibly jaw-droppingly beautiful this young woman is, and how short, sweaty, and altogether fugly this homunculus is. What is this, a wedding or a kidnapping? Jimmy Barnes. Remember me? Yeah, quite a lavish one.
I'm gonna pause it.
This one, yeah?
When I was first watching this, I felt like such a fucking idiot, and you guys know, because I said this last time. Jimmy Barnes is a real artist here in Australia, a successful one too.
Yeah.
Very successful. Jimmy Barnes is a well received and quite
Is
loved.
this just a rando Jimmy Barnes?
This is just someone
that is also a musician in the show.
He's more of a producer.
Right.
But yes, it's just the name Jimmy Barnes. But I'm just saying, it was really funny that you said exactly the same thing pretty much that I did when I first watched this.
Well, at least I won't forget his name, unlike Advakar.
Are you trying to say avocado or something? Avocado?
No.
Avocado?
What's his name? Amelio. I don't know. Esmeralda. I don't know his fucking name. Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. It starts with A.
Yeah, I know.
Ambrosia.
What do you say, Jimbo? Did you want her dead?
Look, stop looking at me that way. I am not playing that mind game with you. No, of course not. You should go play your mind games with Tuva. Come on, Delilah dumped me for that lunatic.
I mean, you're not marrying this human stain because you're actually in love with him, right?
God, no.
What? Well, I should get going. Best of luck with you crazy kids. All right. I have narcotics for him.
Right this way, sir.
Not in the slightest. I just hate your music. And when I say your music, I mean your music. There are, of course, many giants in the field, just not you. Am I being clear?
Yeah, you being clear, all right. If your bitch is dead.
Oi, ay. What is going on?
I found out she was cheating on me.
This Delilah. She's making it so hard for him.
The therapist is probably the only one who knows. Dr. Linda in Beverly Hills.
What you did, tick from that film? What's this? What film? Of course, Hot Tub High School. That's where I know you from. The one with the famous nude scene coming out of the hot tub. It was like the
No, he's like...
Lost Times rip-off. She was like the new Phoebe Cates. If I've just threatened his life, he's not our guy. I would have said, trust me.
You did what?
Huh? Oh. With pleasure.
You're insane. I'm taking you in. Get in the car.
No, that's boring. Not to mention pointless. Come on,
Sounds like me in my diary when I was like 12. My diary when I was like 12 years old, and each entry just starts with, today was so boring.
So does that mean Lucifer has the maturity of a 12-year-old?
Yeah, absolutely.
A bored
12-year-old girl.
I have the ability to draw out people's forbidden desires.
I got it. The name, the whole Lucifer thing, and desires like your superpower.
It's more like a gift from God, really.
It's really clever, this writing. I like it.
What do you desire more than anything else in this life?
When I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a cop like my daddy. When I say to shut up and get in the damn car. Why do you care about this so much? About Delilah?
Yeah, good question.
Look, I just do.
Yeah.
What does he care so much about her?
See if Delilah was a client.
Delilah. Sorry.
I think of like, hey there, Delilah, what's it like in
Oh,
New
no.
York City?
No.
That song back ages ago.
Good one, Rebecca.
Not really, but sure. So, why do you think he cares?
I don't know. He just said he meddled in her. But do they have a history?
Like what, a romantic history?
Yeah. Or any history.
Do you remember what he said to her when she was interviewing him at the piano?
That she used to work there? Wherever
Yeah.
that was? At a bar?
Yeah, the club bar thing.
Does he own it?
Yes.
So she was his employee.
Yes. The place is called Lux, which gives me PTSD from when I used to work at the cinemas, because if people don't know...
I just thought of the soap.
Soap, no. I think of working... I used to work at the cinemas here, kind of like in the gold class thing, but it's called Lux. And whenever they talk about, oh, let's go to Lux, I'm just like, no, let's not go to work. I don't work there anymore, but I did for a while. But it just makes me think of that. But yeah, no, she used to be employed there.
Right. So
And he knows her. And he did her the favour to get her to become a star.
Right.
You're clearly smart and have notable instincts. Ignore them, trust yourself.
Hey, this guy's actually
Alright,
cool.
text it to me.
He's being nice.
What's that?
Please stop talking. Hello. What? You're kidding me.
Can't you get herself home?
She's 7.
I'm not here to help you run errands. I'm here to help you solve a homicide.
My name's Beatrice, but everybody calls me Trixie.
That's a hooker's name.
What's a hooker?
Ask your mother. Hello, mean girl.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Oh.
Come on, let me bring
Oh.
I'm being diligent, Dan. It's a high-profile case.
Literally said he wasn't doing his due diligence. Like, that was my exact words. I said it twice.
Yes. You did.
This guy's a douchebag. What has she ever seen him? I can already tell he's a douchebag. From the first scene. Is he a mad douchebag?
What's a mad douchebag?
Like the worst kind of douchebag.
So clearly you're not a fan of this person.
Well, unless he does something redeeming. Which, judging by this scene, I don't think it's gonna happen.
In the first episode out of how many seasons that aren't even finished yet of the show? Sure. Or does he stick
If he
around?
comes good, then I'll be surprised.
Or maybe
I'm trying to read your face.
Or maybe he will just die.
Maybe Lucifer will kill him.
I don't know whether to laugh or to shoot you.
Surprise me.
Funny, Daddy?
Hey.
I really like that actress's eyebrows. I like them. They're like shoosh, like
Yeah,
elven.
like they're very like on point.
She's beautiful.
She has nice eyes.
And lips. That water, feel that lemon.
God.
Speaking of dicks, why was that ex-husband of yours pressuring you to close the case?
No reason.
You're thinking about it, aren't you? You seem oddly immune to my charms.
Referring to them as charms, I think, is a bit of a stretch. That Delilah was having a clandestine affair with a wealthy American man, so if you just tell us.
Darling, why don't you tell me,
Oh, you're the devil.
Correct. Come on, Dr. Martin.
Did you roofie her?
Oh, no, it's not her fault. She's just reacting to me. Just watch her
Did you
learn.
roofie her?
It's Grey Cooper.
Grey Cooper?
No, he's horrible. So square-jawed, so handsome.
Hot yoga.
Oh my god, how uncomfortable!
Really tried to keep that one in.
Oh, he is square-jawed.
Sad.
Say your watch. Where'd you get that?
So you were sleeping with her then? Oh, yeah.
Isn't his girlfriend right there?
Wife.
Why else do you think I've been sleeping with Bobby?
Are you
Oh, yeah. One of them's gotta be guilty.
One of them? There's like 3 of them involved.
I mean, despite your proclaimed revulsion, you can't deny that there's a connection between us.
I really do want to help people. My father was a cop. He was a great cop. He wasn't really contributing to the betterment of society.
I disagree. I love that movie.
So I quit.
Cute!
My dad, and there was a case. And I saw it differently than pretty much everyone in my department, including my ex. Now, no one wants to work with me.
Well, I'm available.
Oh,
So
fitting
bad.
with the hair.
It's
It's like they knew that sales was gonna skyrocket.
Hello,
which is
Jimmy.
dead.
He needs to pay. He needs to suffer. He needs to feel the pain.
Whoa! You mother! Oh no! What? But I like her! Can this guy fucking die?
You're gonna wish that's all I did to you.
Wait, what? Okay, she's in the hospital and awake. That's good.
He said that's all you wish I was gonna do.
Oh no, he's fucked. My hero.
How long have I been out?
3 years.
What a bastard.
He was firing at you. Why aren't you more dead?
Jimmy got what he deserved.
Oh boy.
Sorry,
He
what was
just
that?
nip down to
That last one, I
hell
didn't quite
and
get
like
that.
fuck Jimmy up a bit and then come back for his holiday.
Thank you.
You really don't like Jimmy, do you?
You're welcome.
He shot my favourite character.
Besides, you know,
Second favourite.
far.
Aww, cute.
Hello, child.
Poor
Glad you're not dead.
I think you're also glad she's not dead.
Abercrombie.
Want from me? Her?
And I'm not sure I like what I see.
Perv.
I have to pause it because this is kind of important to listen to Abbercrumbie.
Who is this annoying guy? Oh my god, he's like some angel. Fucking meow meow meow. You're doing things wrong.
Lucifer, there is a balance here that we must maintain. I would love a war. My hatred for you grows stronger with every visit.
I look forward to eating your heart one day.
God, why don't you just fucking go take over there if you care so much?
It's not his job, is it?
Stop caring. You're the devil.
Yes, I am.
Oh, he doesn't even like it.
Being the devil.
Yes. Oh.
Right, here's the deal. Lovely.
It's just sitting there as a shrink. Oh my god.
Alright.
Jerry Bruckheimer does this.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Alright, well that was a bit of fun.
That was fun.
Little hoot and a holler.
Alright. So, should we go through characters first, maybe?
If I can remember their names. Sure.
Abercrombie first, now
Abercrombie.
You said when you were upset that Jimmy almost killed your favorite character, and you said, well, second favorite. Am I incorrect in assuming that Lucifer is an alright character
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, he's alright.
He's alright? Alright, so let's just go through... Maybe let's go
He
through...
make a funny joke.
He'd make a funny joke.
Least favourite character?
Jimmy.
Daryl, the dickhead ex-husband.
Daryl. That's really funny because his name is Daniel.
Oh, so
I know. I'm like, I don't. Yep. So you don't like him. You don't think he is.
Does he have any redeeming factors?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Maybe he's
obviously.
like a good dad.
Well, what we have seen this episode was he was pressuring Chloe, who is also a co-worker, but also their ex.
I think that he is probably saying that to help her. Right?
Help her what?
Like, he wants it to be an open and shut case for her so she can get back on her feet because she's like the laughing stock at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's probably just trying to look out for her open shut case and stop her from, because she said that she looked too far into the previous case, right? So he's probably just telling her to not worry, like, about trying to see more than what's not there, but it is there. We know it's there.
Well, obviously, because Lucifer's on the case.
Yeah. So maybe he's not a dick.
Dan.
Yeah.
Daniel. So who do you like?
Lucifer. He's awesome. Obviously, we're all supposed to love him, right?
Right. I mean, we do.
I don't really get his motivation, though, at the moment, because he's supposed to be the devil.
Yeah.
And he's just being, like, super... Yeah, like, what other bartender lady... What's her name?
Maze. Mazikeen.
Who?
People call her Maze, but her name's Mazikeen.
Right, Mufasa.
I think you've missed something with Maze.
What? Is she like... No, I don't think so. She's probably, like, his right-hand woman or something, right?
Yeah, but beyond that, what else? Just that's all you think she is? Obviously, she knows he's the devil because she just said it. But do you know what she is?
An archangel?
No.
Demon? Or some shit like this?
I don't know if it actually was said in this episode.
No.
No, I won't say anything just in case.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not. But I'm pretty sure it was mentioned because it's a pilot episode, so it has to be. Yeah, so you like Lucifer.
Yeah.
You find him funny. You said that you think his dialogue was clever and you found it funny.
Yeah, but like
witty.
It is pretty overt. Like everything that he says has to be witty and funny, right?
Not everything, but that's just him.
It's like, what's he covering up? Oh, you stupid little girl!
Come on, yeah!
Oh, Bobby. Oh,
This is little wheel though. This is little no.
Bye.
Right, she's probably just gonna make noise now and be really annoying. Abbercrumbie.
Some people just annoy me, and he's one of them.
Okay.
Abercrumbie.
That's like gonna be the funniest thing I think in that record. You're just calling him different names.
What's his deal? It's good balance, He's so concerned about the balance. Why doesn't he just fill in a couple of shifts down at hell? But if they're going in with the premise of like the devil's on a holiday, then he should have got it like a fill-in, you know. Maybe the lady Maze Ways. What's her name?
Maze.
Maze
Ways. Mazikeen, but Maze. You can call her Maze.
Yeah, maybe Maze should like go down and like keep everything running while he's on holiday.
Tell me what you know about Lucifer from like Christianity.
He fell from heaven. All I know is from Constantine.
Well, to be honest,
it's pretty close, right?
FYI, Constantine has Lucifer in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Who?
So, yes, there's heaps of movies about the devil, and yes, there's heaps of movies with Lucifer as a character. But in terms of it being a depiction of the DC character Lucifer itself, there's only been 2 people so far who've played it. Tom Ellis, who is Lucifer in this, and in Constantine, if you remember, spoilers for Constantine, but it's like 2005, and no one really cares about it, I don't think. When he had slit his wrists to go to heaven as a sacrifice, and the guy came down, and pulled the cancer out of his lungs, and that's Lucifer.
Oh.
So very, very different depictions.
Yes.
As I want to stress, this is loosely based on Lucifer. Yeah, so you drawing from Constantine, from remembering that's not totally out of left hand, but it is going to be very different as well.
Yeah.
Because Constantine is very different to this.
It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. Chloe, you liked Chloe?
That's her name?
Chloe, yep.
And her kid's name?
Trixie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The hooker's name?
Yeah. Yeah, Chloe's awesome.
Mm-hmm. You like her eyebrows and
Love
think
her
she's
eyebrows.
pretty.
But also it's like, what's that thing? You'll know because you're a film person. I always forget the name of it, but it's like the movies where they pass like this test where the females like don't always fall in love with like the...
Oh, you mean when there's two female... I actually forget the name of this test, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's when two female characters are on screen together, and if they don't have a conversation about a romantic interest or male, they pass this
but there's like other things as well. It's like they don't hook up with the main male character.
There's other things. I don't know 100%.
I don't think this show is going to pass that somehow.
I think at times it may. Maybe. I don't know.
It depends on the episode.
Yeah.
Well, that one is probably fine. Because it's showing like a career-oriented woman
who's
a single mom. Mm-hmm. She's got goals.
Don't take no shit from her ex.
Yeah. She's a cool character.
So you like Chloe,
yeah.
Good, and you like Lucifer. You're unsure about Maze and Amenadiel or Abbercrumbie. And you don't like douchebag man or whatever. What did you call him? What did you say? Like, is he going to be like a douchebag, mad douchebag? You don't like mad douchebag.
Yeah, mad douchebag. Yeah, but maybe he's just looking out for her.
Like you were saying just then.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the premise?
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't seem like he's doing much holidaying, I will say.
And...
Yeah, and I guess I'm confused about why the devil is allowed to care. Because I just thought the whole point of the devil was like it encompasses everything that's evil and bad about people.
Yeah.
Which he's clearly not. So I guess that's like a theme that he's...
This is what the show
That's why everyone's bloody pissed off at him, I guess. What's his name?
Abbercrumbie.
Amenadiel. Amenadiel and Maze. I guess that's why they're like pissed off.
Yeah, well, that's what the show... That's exactly where you are right now. Is exactly how I was feeling. Like, I was surprised at how nice he is. And, like, he actually seems to care. But he's the devil. So... kind of like chipping away at least this first episode of what we think
it's also
the preconception is
so annoying.
What?
Like, I see where Lucifer's coming from, because I didn't ask to be put in this job and God gets to be up in heaven, the good guy. Everyone loves God, no one likes
no one likes poor me. Yeah, because you mentioned at the very end then that he seemed upset about being called the devil or something. Like, he didn't like it or something, you said.
Oh, he's upset about being called the devil?
Well, no, you didn't say that, but you seemed upset of his reaction just then. And he's like, oh, he doesn't like it. That's what you said.
I literally don't remember saying that.
Well, you did say that. So... Okay. Well, I can't ask you from the train of thought there because you don't remember saying it. So that kind of just ended that conversation.
So is each episode its own story?
No.
Okay, so the next episode follows on from...
Yeah, no, it's a series.
I thought there would be like a new crime each. I thought that's what we're getting into here.
Yes,
he's becoming like a deputy detective.
It's a cop procedural show, police procedural show. It's called. I'm pretty sure it is that, but it's also urban fantasy.
I didn't think Lucifer would be a cop show.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
No, I'm not upset about it. Just didn't expect it.
I didn't. Is that a spoiler?
No.
I didn't think it is, no. I just
obviously Chloe's going to be in another episode.
Well, she's...
Yeah, so like, that's why I was like, oh, okay, it must be a cop show because she's a cop. Anything else you want to discuss?
Yeah, I wanted to go through quickly some trivia about the episode.
Okay.
It's not that fascinating. It's just found on IMDb. Alright, so when he arrives at Jimmy Barnes' wedding, which is not the real Jimmy Barnes, which we've been through.
No shit.
Looks very different. He says, allow me to introduce myself, which apparently is referencing the Rolling Stones' song, Sympathy for the Devil. I don't know that song, but it's like a reference there for the lyrics.
Allow me to introduce myself. Mm-hmm. That's never been said outside of a Rolling Stone song.
Probably not, but apparently it's specifically referencing that song. Apparently. In the very beginning of the episode when he was pulled over by the cop, his number plate, I'm not sure if you saw it at the very end of him driving away, was Fallen 1.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, with like the 1, yeah. This episode was apparently shot on location in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
But the rest of season 1 and a bit after that as well was shot in Vancouver, in Canada. Cheaper, yeah, definitely. Definitely cheaper. And this episode apparently was leaked months before it came online.
Well, who's done that then?
Don't know. It was 2016, so I don't know. Another little thing I found very kind of interesting is the director of this episode, the pilot, is Len Wiseman, who you probably don't know, but if I say he was involved in a story and directed Underworld, that's interesting for me. Vampires and werewolves.
Loves that shit.
And comes in and does like the devil and stuff with Lucifer.
Oh, he's got a thing.
He signed on as well.
He's like typecast director.
He was a producer for a while as well. I don't know for how long, but I did see his name pop up a little bit afterwards as producer, Len Wiseman. And he hasn't directed any other episodes as far as I'm aware of. But I found that very interesting. Yeah, because I think he did the second one of Underworld as well. But the new ones he wasn't a part of directing, but I found it kind of funny.
Coincidental?
Maybe. I like Underworld. It's not everyone's thing. It's good for what it is. It's a bit of fun. I like it. I mean, who doesn't want vampires and werewolves shooting guns like in Matrix Get Up?
I don't know.
I want it. Alright.
I want it.
Well, that was the pilot episode of Lucifer. I think I enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I want to watch another one.
So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on the rest of the series reaction of Lucifer, since we will be continuing it. And you can also check out some of my other content. Don't mind her, she's a bit weird, but I think that's fine because you guys are used to me being weird, so... Alright.
Turn it up a couple
notches, yeah. Alright, well we're going to leave this one here and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye! I'm gonna get one of those glasses of water with lemon in it.